The project management cycle is a structured approach to managing projects. It breaks down the project into 5 phases: initiation, planning, execution, monitoring and controlling, and closure. Each phase has its own set of activities and deliverables. This cycle provides a framework for successful project completion. It ensures projects are completed on time, within budget, and to the required standard. Project management is crucial for achieving organizational goals. Whether it's developing a new product or implementing a new system, a well-defined project management cycle helps organizations manage resources effectively. It also allows for clear communication and coordination among team members, stakeholders, and sponsors. By following a structured approach, project managers can minimize risks and increase the likelihood of project success. The project management cycle provides a roadmap for navigating the challenges and complexities of projects from initiation to completion. Project identification is the first and most crucial phase of the project management cycle. It involves identifying potential projects that align with an organization's strategic goals and objectives. This phase is about recognizing opportunities for improvement, expansion, or innovation. Effective project identification is essential for several reasons. It ensures that resources are allocated to projects that support the organization's strategic direction. Thorough identification also helps to prevent wasted time and effort on projects that are not aligned with organizational goals or lack feasibility. Furthermore, a well-defined project identification process fosters a culture of proactive thinking and planning within an organization. It encourages stakeholders to identify potential problems and opportunities, contributing to a more strategic and forward-thinking organizational culture. Stakeholder analysis is a critical tool used in the project identification phase. It involves identifying all individuals or groups who have an interest in the project. This includes those who will be affected by the project's outcome or those who can influence its success. Stakeholders can be internal or external to the organization. Examples include project sponsors, team members, customers, suppliers, government agencies, and community groups. Each stakeholder group may have different expectations, concerns, and levels of influence on the project. Understanding these dynamics is vital for effective communication, negotiation, and risk management throughout the project lifecycle. By identifying and analyzing stakeholders early on, project managers can anticipate potential conflicts and develop strategies to address them proactively. Participatory Rapid Appraisal, or PRA, is a set of techniques used to rapidly gather and analyze information from stakeholders. It involves a participatory approach where stakeholders actively contribute their knowledge and perspectives to assess a situation or problem. This method is particularly useful in project identification as it allows for a quick and cost-effective assessment of the project's feasibility and potential impact. PRA typically involves 3 key aspects: observation, interviews, and group discussions. Observation involves directly observing the project environment and gathering information through first-hand experience. Interviews are conducted with key stakeholders to gather their insights, perspectives, and experiences related to the project idea. Group discussions bring together multiple stakeholders to share their views, brainstorm solutions, and reach a consensus on project-related issues. Section 5. Gender Analysis. Ensuring inclusivity. Gender analysis is a crucial aspect of project identification that aims to ensure the project benefits both men and women equally. It involves analyzing the potential impact of the project on different gender groups and identifying any potential disparities or negative consequences. This analysis helps in designing projects that are inclusive and promote gender equality. It considers the different roles, responsibilities, needs, and constraints that men and women may have within a particular context. For instance, a project aiming to improve agricultural practices should consider the different roles men and women play in farming activities and tailor interventions accordingly. The National Economic and Development Authority, or NEDA, provides guidelines for conducting gender analysis in projects. These guidelines emphasize the importance of collecting sex disaggregated data, analyzing gender roles and relations, and ensuring the meaningful participation of both men and women in project planning and implementation. Section 6. Community Mapping. Visualizing the project landscape. Community mapping is a participatory tool used to visually represent a community and its resources, assets, and challenges. It involves engaging community members in creating maps that reflect their understanding of their local environment and the issues they face. This tool is particularly useful in project identification as it provides a visual representation of the project's context. Community maps can highlight existing infrastructure, social services, natural resources, and potential environmental risks. This information helps project planners to identify potential project sites, understand community needs and priorities, and assess the feasibility and potential impact of different project options. The process of community mapping itself can also be empowering for community members. It gives them a voice in shaping the project and ensures that their knowledge and perspectives are considered. Section 7, Preference Matrix Prioritizing Project Options. During project identification, multiple project ideas may emerge as potential solutions to a problem or opportunity. The preference matrix is a tool that helps prioritize these options based on predefined criteria. It involves listing the project options and ranking them against a set of criteria that are important for project success. These criteria could include factors like alignment with strategic goals, feasibility, cost, potential impact, and stakeholder acceptance. Each criterion is assigned a weight to reflect its relative importance. The preference matrix allows for a systematic and transparent comparison of project options, facilitating informed decision-making. By assigning scores and weights to each option, the matrix provides a quantitative basis for prioritizing projects that best align with organizational goals and have the highest potential for success. Section 8. Problem Tree Analysis. Understanding root causes. Problem tree analysis is a visual tool used to identify the root causes of a problem and their interconnectedness. It helps move beyond addressing the symptoms of a problem and instead focuses on understanding its underlying causes. The process starts by clearly defining the core problem. Then, the direct causes of the problem are identified and linked to it as branches. Each direct cause is further analyzed to identify its underlying causes, which are represented as roots. This analysis helps in developing targeted interventions that address the root causes of the problem. By understanding the interconnectedness of causes, project planners can design more effective solutions that prevent the problem from recurring. Section 9. Fishbone Analysis. Identifying potential problems. Fishbone analysis, also known as Ishikawa or cause and effect analysis, is a tool used to identify potential problems or risks associated with a project. It visually represents the potential causes of a problem, helping teams brainstorm and categorize potential risks. The head of the fish represents the problem or risk being analyzed. The main categories of potential causes, such as materials, methods, machines, measurements, people, and environment, are represented as the main bones branching out from the spine. Teams brainstorm potential causes within each category, represented as smaller bones branching off. This structured approach ensures that potential problems are identified from various angles, promoting a comprehensive risk assessment. Section 10. SWOT Analysis. Assessing strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. SWOT analysis is a strategic planning tool used to identify the internal and external factors that can affect a project. It involves analyzing the strengths and weaknesses of the organization undertaking the project, as well as the opportunities and threats presented by the external environment. Strengths are internal positive factors that can give the project an advantage. Weaknesses are internal negative factors that could hinder project success. Opportunities are external factors that the project could leverage to its advantage. Threats are external factors that could negatively impact the project. By conducting a SWOT analysis, project planners can capitalize on strengths, address weaknesses, seize opportunities, and mitigate threats. This analysis helps in developing strategies to maximize the project's chances of success. Section 11, Conclusion. Project Identification, a foundation for success. Project identification is the foundation upon which successful projects are built. It lays the groundwork for project selection, planning, and implementation. Through the effective use of tools like stakeholder analysis, participatory rapid appraisal, gender analysis, community mapping, preference matrices, problem tree analysis, fishbone analysis, and SWOT analysis, organizations can identify projects that align with their strategic goals. These tools help ensure that projects are not only aligned with organizational objectives, but also address real needs and have a high likelihood of success. By investing time and resources in robust project identification, organizations can improve their project success rate and maximize their return on investment. A well-executed project identification phase sets the stage for projects that deliver value, meet stakeholder expectations, and contribute to the overall success of the organization.